Well, hello there, y'all, and this is Auntie, and I am so ready to get into this. Julius and Ashley, Love After Lockup, Season 6, Episode 5, Gangsta Prince Charming. Hey, everybody, I apologize for having to push it back. I completely and totally forgot about Easter dinner. And so I had to make sure that that was finished. And I was like, oh my God. Hi, everybody. Y'all ready to get into this? I hope that you all are, and I hope that you came back and that you forgive me. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my nieces and nephews, and all of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for auntie to rise. Sweet old. It's time for auntie to rise. It's time for auntie to rise. Sweet old auntie to rise.
And we are back. I have been watching y'all and y'all comments saying how much y'all enjoy the new intro. Thank you all so very much. And I even had somebody to remix it and clip it. I think you can click it. But I can't find where they put it at. So thank you all so much for loving the intro. Okay. But anyway, honey, here we go. This where we at right now. This is where we at right now. Let's get into Julius and Ashley. So, as we all know, last episode, he was finagling Alexis downtown to her apartment, Airbnb, or whatever it is, saying that somebody named Trey or Troy or whoever it was blowing him up. He goes out on the balcony. He has a conversation out there, but of course, we all know it's Ashley. Meantime, Ashley is at the hotel, had a night with her girlfriends for her little pre-birthday party. Her girlfriends had already told her that this mofo wasn't worth. So she finally gets the call from Julius that he is coming downtown, right? He's coming down to the hotel, and she's excited. He gets there and he is just smiling because, honey, she straight put this little no nothing mofo on celebrity status. You would have thought she was meeting a straight up celebrity like Jay-Z or somebody. She's excited. She's goofy. She's weird. She's all the things that he said that she was. Now, I'm going to take my time with this because we got some things we need to say. I'm going to take my time with this. Let me do a poll real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. I swear I'm coming. I know y'all waited and I'm coming. Let me do a poll. I really want to see, and I'm going to let the poll run. Okay. So the poll has started. Okay. Who was right? Julius or Ashley? Okay, so he comes in. She's like, oh my God, Julius! Right? She's screaming. She's excited to see him. She is just gleaning. He just standing up there beside me, what's going on. She like, oh my God, you are so fine. The first thing that came out of Julius' mouth was what? She fat. She catfished me. She don't look nothing like her pictures. She got a body and a whole lot of body back there that she working with. I.e., I ain't working with it. Julius was turned off. I don't care what she would have said. He was turned off by her body, in my opinion, off the brickety break. She sees this 6+ man and she is just completely blown to smithereens. She thinks she has hit the jackpot. He's standing up there giving every fake ass GQ pose that he could give. He's smiling, but that phone is permanently smack dead in his hand. He don't care nothing about her past. But I must say that wig was busted. Now, y'all know. She's like, oh my God, you are cuter than you look good. Oh my God, you are finer than I thought you was. So he comes on up, this the bed. He lays back on the bed and everything, right? Has no intention of using that mother. None. So she's sitting up there talking about everything leaking and all this kind of stuff. And he's just on his phone. He could care less about what this girl got to say. Because once he looked at her body and that she wasn't as light skinned as it, now she did. Now her pictures, bitch, was not a reflection of who she was when he came with that cheap dress on. He said she coming on too strong. I agree. I agree that she came on too strong. Now, if this is your first time being here at Auntie's Advice, I tell the truth according to what I know, how I feel about the situation. Okay? I don't mince words. I say exactly what it is that I feel like I want to say, when I want to say it, and how I want to say it. You ain't going to get no mashed up, a watered down version of what I think. And I expect the same thing from you downtown in the comment section. We are live for a reason, so you can have your say, you can talk your talk, and you can speak your. So Ashley came off too strong. I absolutely positively agree with that. I think she was weird. I think she was goofy, and she was fanning out. And that's weird. And nobody wants anybody to be fangirling or fanboying over them. First of all, he doesn't even have the self-confidence that he faking like he does. He does not. So far, I'm looking at the poll. It's 66 votes. Y'all said who was right. I asked who was right in the situation. 71 of y'all said Julius. While 29% of y'all said Ashley. Let's keep going because we coming back. So Ashley now ask him because she sees that he's on his phone. He's not paying her any attention. She's like, I brought you balloons. I brought this. You can't go in the bathroom because that's nasty because I ain't cleaned that up. I threw this probably the room together in no time flat. But at the meantime and in between time, her babies is at home. Y'all know over here we don't play about the kids. But anyway, I digress. So now she's sitting up there and she's realizing he's not paying her any attention. And she was like, let me ask you a question. Can you swim? What kind of question is that? So the hotel, I take it, has a pool. If you wanted him to swim, you should have set that up and told him to come with swimming trunks because we're going to have a pool party downtown to this hotel. But you didn't do that. You asked the man if he can swim. He tells her no. She said, well, we could stay in the shallow part. We could stay in 3 feet. He said, I can't even swim in 3 feet. Let me tell you something. If her body was set up right and her face was set up right, he'd have been out that bitch like a dolphin. Ladies, take notes. He would have been like a dolphin out there, clapping like a seal. If she looked anything like he thought, but she didn't, so he wouldn't. So she like, you like 6 feet, you like 6'6". I mean, you could get in the pool. I ain't. He couldn't even look at her. She was so unattractive to him, he couldn't even look at this girl. She said, well, let me ask you something. Do you like me? He was like, I mean, I don't really. I'm saying, are we in a relationship? I mean, ain't we in a relationship? He said, who the fuck told you that? Who told you we was in a relationship? Now she's blown. She is completely blown. So she leaves out. Now she's crying and screaming. First of all, I ain't gonna leave out my own hotel room. Okay, let's just go ahead on and get that established. She leaves out the hotel room and she's saying he's a liar. We are in a relationship. She shows a text message where he was doing some bullshit, saying, I'm gonna be the man you want me to be. As he puts it, jail talk. Now, when we met Ashley had already told us. She told us up and down that she ain't sent him no money. Ashley's reasoning for not sending him money made sense because he was getting money from other women. So that made sense to me. Now, he's in the room. Oh my gosh, she just like ran out. I'm going to eat your cake. I said, bitch, you can't make this up. They was like, you going to run after her? He said, my leg hurt. It was then that I discovered that every tear that Julius has cried about his mama and the other women in his life that he felt like wasn't there for him, every woman that he felt like mistreated him, he's going to treat another woman with the same pain and vitriol that he feels. Lady, know your man's history. This, in my opinion, is vitriol towards women because he has felt discounted, discarded. And so for him, if it doesn't benefit him, he will do what he has felt, discard you, discount you, and use you. He sat up there and told this girl, because she's a girl, he told her that he was a vibe. She said, well, let's vibe together. This motherfucker don't know nothing about vibing. He been in jail 6 years. He vibed to somebody else's orange jumpsuit. He has no control over his life. What the does he mean? He's a vibe. He's a BSer, a manipulator, a user, and an abuser. And everything his mama did to him, in my opinion, he gonna do it to another woman. Because he just that bitter and broken down, toe up, tied up, tangled up like a mother. Because we saw the stuff that he was saying about his family before he even got there. He stood up in all their faces and smiled and grinned and kikied and cockeyed. Oh, it wasn't no problem, Mom. But he had already told us that he didn't with his mother. And that he was mad at his mama because his mama ain't seen him in 6 years. Didn't come not every day. This is who we are dealing with. This is who we are dealing with. What is Ashley's story? So he done set up there, disrespected the girl that came back up in the room to have a continuous conversation with Julius, who is saying, you got the game all twisted. I came here to assess your character. Well, we know what yours is. The audacity to think that you got the ability to assess somebody's character where you just spent the last 6 years in jail because you didn't even know how to sell. Who the does Julius think he is? Now, it's one thing to have self-esteem. It's another thing to lie to yourself. He sits there, and the only reason why he could do this is because Ashley doesn't love herself. And I'm not saying that it's anything wrong with being a stripper, y'all. Don't get it twisted. But this is where she come from, to feed her kids. So we already know what kind of frame of mind she in. Now he comes out on social media after he sat there months ago during the taping of this and said, you ain't do nothing for me in jail, so what makes you think I owe you? So are we selling ourselves to people? What about all of those women that Julius admitted that he was using for money? Again, his relationship with his mother, or the lack thereof. See, his mother was an alcoholic, I guess, and a drug abuser, according to what she was saying. He told us from the beginning that he came from a home that was horrible. And so you can't get nothing out of a vessel except for what's in it. He had an ancient mother, in his opinion. And now he an ancient man dealing with ancient women and taking advantage of them. While he sat here taping this show, Julius swore by God in front of the producers and us and said he won't using her. But when the episode comes out, if you haven't watched that video, I'll attach it. Now he's saying I did. I used her for her address. Not Ashley, but her. He tells her he don't owe her nothing because she never did nothing for him. Well, motherfucker, what did you do for me? Guess what his answer was? I was in jail. I'm the catch. Julius said, I'm the catch. How, Sway? How you the catch? What do you bring it to the table? But some peen. Outside of that, you don't have nothing to offer anybody. He says that when you in jail, everything you do is entertainment. He's saying you never met me. You're supposed to be in this relationship with me. And you're supposed to believe what I'm saying when I'm on the phone. But when I get out, it's entertainment. So what about Ashley? What category is Ashley in? Science fiction? Sports? Reality TV? What the is Alexis? What kind of category is Alexis in? Because you got your ass up out the bed for somebody that was doing. See, men like this, you got to pay attention. Because Ashley was doing for you, coming to see you in some motion right there at the jail when you got out. So if you owed anybody anything, you owed it to Ashley. Yet and still, you entertained other women and cheating on Alexis. So what entertainment is she supposed to be getting? Horror? Daytime drama? What entertainment was it? You're not loyal to nobody. You didn't give a damn about none of these women. Not a nary one of them. Everybody is entertainment to a man like this. And we will turn a blind eye for one mistake that Alexis make. I mean, Ashley. Ashley goofy. She made a mistake. She said she was going to put a curse on him. That's when he woke up. Because he know. He probably believe in curses. I do. Now he want to be candid. These are the things I got to say to you. I'm the catch. I'm demure. I'm the prize. And I ain't use you. I didn't owe you shit. Then when she steps out the room, yeah, I did kind of do her. I know we not. I know we did not. And we are back, bitch. Well, oh no, we're not. We're back. Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? I know StreamYard ain't playing with me. Am I back, Ray Della? Is Ray Della out here? Am I back? Give me a thumbs up if I'm back in this month. Okay, thank you. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Ashley was she definitely was wrong. But this man gave her promises. And whether that man or that woman who was lying to you does it from prison or in person, you are not the one that's holding that burden. It is unfair for the way that he treated this girl. I don't care. Thank y'all so much for this thumbs up. I don't care if you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Nobody has a right to take advantage of you. Nobody. Don't you ever let nobody tell you that they do. Everybody doesn't know a con artist when they see and they smell one. Alexis went to the extent where she put this man name on her. She seriously thought that there was something going on. And as a mother of three, having to strip, Ashley did what she had to do. Is Ashley stupid? Hell yeah. But nobody deserves to have some motherfucker that's been in jail for 6 years, committed crimes. Nobody has a right for him to stand up in their face and say, I am coming over here to see the content of your character. To feel like you can stand in the seat of judgment. He said Alexis is up here and Ashley down here. He was talking about looks. He wasn't talking about, in my opinion, the content of Alexis' character. Because if Alexis' character was stellar, why the fuck did he cheat? Why he cheat? If he knows how to evaluate, appreciate the content of somebody's character. Motherfucker, you reading a book. You on jail time. You on jail time. But the way that you have conducted yourself, I'm sorry, he's wrong. Where I'm gonna tell you where she went wrong at was when she came back up in that room and had that conversation with him. And he flat out told her, we ain't got no relationship, ain't nothing going on with me and you, nothing. Here's where Alexis went wrong. I mean, I'm Ashley. When she said, so are you leaving? Y'all, when I tell y'all I wanted to go so are you leaving? He said, what you want me to do? Sing happy birthday? You want me to stay here and cut your cake with you? So you not staying tonight? I said, this bitch slow. After everything he done said, after you saying that he's rude, he's nasty, he's disrespectful, Ashley, you come back and ask him, is he staying the night? I don't care how fine he is. I mean, his looks don't even matter anymore. You did. You did. You look better than Chris Brown. So a lot of people look better than Chris Brown. Don't mean that you want them to spend a night. So Ashley didn't learn anything. She didn't learn nothing. I don't know if she had been smoking some weed, still drinking empty bottles of champagne in the room. I don't know what But when she asked him, was he's going to spend the night? I was done with Ashley. Because Ashley's one of those girls. Then she sits down with the petty bull, 16-year-old bulls. My friends was right about you. That don't faze him. He don't give a damn about your friends because guess what he'll do? He's the type of guy that will get your friends' phone numbers and try to hook up with them. That's the kind of guy he is. Oh, he's scrupulous. He will sleep with your girlfriend and take their money too. This is who Julius is, flat out. Flat out. Because it's all for entertainment. Something is wrong with Ashley. Something is definitely wrong with Ashley. The only good thing that I can say about Julius is that he is a product of his environment. He's one of them get over type of people. I'm going to use my looks to get whatever I need to do. How many eyes was he, Auntie? Think it, but don't say it. This guy is the bottom of the barrel. He is. It is what it is. Let me go to the poll. Thank you all so much for the 166 votes. I'm going to end the poll there. Let me see if I can get it. I said, who was right in this situation? Julius. An overwhelming 61% of y'all believe that Julius was right. 38% of y'all said that Ashley was. Do I have any members that voted for Julius and is willing to come on key if I drop this link to tell me why you thought Julius was right? Any members that voted Julius, and if I drop this link, you willing to come up? Okay, girl with the T said he was right. She got what she got. A mother of color said, I think neither was right. Girl with the T, are you willing to come up? You don't have to show your face, but can you tell me why he was right? I swear to God, I want to know. I ain't gonna drag you. I ain't gonna criticize you. I want to know why you thought he was right. And y'all know I don't drop the link. I want to hear this. I don't want to read comments because they come up too slow. Anybody that is a member. Okay. I don't understand the mentality. I'm not saying you right, I ain't saying you wrong. I don't understand it because no other members. Okay. I wanted to know. Crystal Nicole, you said Julius was right. Are you a member though? Are you a paid member? Okay, Stay Fly said I didn't vote, Auntie. They are both losers. Crystal Nicole, you're not a paid member. It's just for members. I'm sorry. Because I don't know if somebody, the only reason why I do it that way is because I don't know if somebody going to come up and put some stuff up on my screen and my whole thing is gone. Exactly, page viewing. That's what I'm saying. How did she know she was entertainment? How do you know in a relationship that you in that you are entertainment? Okay. Oh my God, I would love to hear from y'all. I don't understand it. Again, I ain't judging it or nothing, but I'll understand it. And I swear to God, I would love for somebody to tell me how they felt like that. How they felt like that. Like I just I don't understand it. Because the guy is no good. And the thing about it is, would you want him to date somebody in your family? Here it is. Alexis is pregnant. Now this was filmed a while ago, but we talking about the content of somebody's character. We gonna take it the way he did. He denied that the baby was his, and Alexis. There's a video of him being seen with Alexis, and she's pregnant, and he said that wasn't his baby. He ain't. Is he going to claim the baby? Why would I want him to with anybody I know? Let me tell you something. Just in case Ashley ever see this, Ashley, you won. Because you ain't locked down to this month for the rest of your life. And you can learn from mistakes. You can grow. You just gotta be willing to because you goofy as fuck. But let me tell you something, honey. You won. Alexis is stuck with this month for the rest of her life. She got a baby by this bitch. You fucking won. Period. Because he couldn't be none of my baby daddy at all. You won. You won. Nikki Wow said, okay, let me try. You know what? Let me try to drop the link. I swear I want to. Let me drop the link. I'm going to try, Ray Della. Okay? I'm going to try. If you come up, I must see your face. Okay? I must see your face. There's the link. I swear to God, I only want you up here to hit the link if you think that he was right and she was wrong. I just want to hear the mentality. I want to hear. He's a jailbird. I wouldn't want anybody in my family with a felon, but Ashley, at her big age, geeking over someone 6 years younger and getting a tattoo when you never seen him is diabolical. I agree. Now, I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. Now, I saw that she did something where she covered it up. Now, I do agree with that, Sadidi. Sadidi Doe, I agree. Let me see if anybody hit the link. If they want to come up and get it, they want to talk their talk, speak their speech, and tell me why they agree. If not, we're going to get on up out of here. Oh, by way of Amber, D and Kenya, what is her name, y'all? Oh my God, always her name up. Kiana. Kiana ex-boyfriend that came out and said, "There's some tea the Amber just spilled." He then came out and said that he was having relationships with her when she was with Demondrick. He said he looked up, somebody hit him up and said, "Man, your girlfriend is on a show called Love at the Motherfucking Lockup." Come to find out, she was in a whole relationship with somebody else while she was dating Demondrick. And word on the curb is that she got a child. Is it Demondrick or somebody else? But she out there talking about the other girl. There's some bullshit. You have to show yourself. Can you keep your thing? Can you keep your camera straight without moving? Can you keep your camera straight without moving? Okay, because we have people that do have seizures. Okay, I have some people that are sensitive to that motion. Okay, there's some bullshit. What you doing?
Hey, Auntie.
Hello, and your name?
Crystal Nicole.
Hi, Crystal Nicole. So you voted for. Can you keep your camera? You got to
I
turn me
voted
down in
for Julius.
the back.
I'm trying to turn you down. Yeah, I voted for Julius.
We have people that you got to turn me down in the back.
I turned it on mute. I don't know what. Okay, there we go. Um, I voted for Julius
Okay.
be- because he
Mm-hmm.
was 100% real when he got in her face. And when he came in the door, he rolled his eyes when he hugged her. I was like, "Oh Lord, here we go."
So
And
you said that when he came through the door, he was legit, but for the last 3 years that she been dating him online, he
I
was okay to
know.
lie. Is that what you saying? It was okay for him to lie and use her
No,
payment.
it was not okay for him to lie, but he said that's jail talk. That don't make it right. This girl was totally like into him, got a whole tattoo, and I hate that she have to go through that. But Julius, when he met her, because they never met, and so when he met her, that was the chemistry. So when he was saying to her, "Look, I ain't in no relationship with you," and as you peeped before on the first episode, he was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Don't put us in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
online." She
Mm-hmm.
should have picked up then on mine. That's what I feel. Cause somebody said, "Why you got my man name on your chest?"
So
And
Julius is
then,
right because she's dumb.
uh, pretty much. I mean, I ain't trying to sound harsh, but
No
Julius,
judgment, no judgment. Look, it's no judgment. I just
right,
want to understand your rationale, the way that you thinking, because it was
right.
overwhelming. 61% of the people voted for Julius. So I want to understand where you coming from, and I haven't gotten it yet. To be honest with you, I don't know what you're talking about. But because I don't understand looking at the totality of the relationship, he judged her for 3 years. Luckily, she was smart enough not to
To
send him
not
money.
send the money.
But how is he right to do that for 3 years with her? right?
He
And then
wasn't
when he
he
seen
wasn't
her, it
right.
wasn't until he saw her that the entertainment stopped. So
Right.
why do you think that he was right? I don't
I guess
understand.
'cause, okay, from my perspective, I
Yeah.
feel like he was right because when he, and I'm going back to when he seen her and had the human reaction with her, he was like straight up, we ain't in no relationship. What makes him wrong is because he did finesse this stuff for a whole year. You
3 years.
know. Oh, it was 3 years?
That's what I thought it
Well,
was.
I thought it was a year, but even so, he lied to this girl. I understand that that was wrong, but when he seen her, he kept it real, so she don't got to continue this on. I
But
mean,
so he was right. So that's what I'm saying. So you taking a small part of it, and you said at that moment he was right. But that's not what I guess that's what I said. Who was right in this situation? And so you saying fuck everything else that happened when he got there and he didn't like her body. But then did you see my video the other day when he said that he's using her address?
yeah, I seen
So
that,
we
and
are in a
I'm like,
relationship.
so he was really, really using this girl for whatever he can get out of her, and so she let him use.
Thank you,
I'm
JW.
shocked.
JW corrected me. She said, yeah, it was just a year. Okay, thank you, JW. Thank you, Boo. So you
Yeah,
can fuck all of that. He's right and she's wrong.
I don't think she wrong, but I just feel like he was more. I don't know. It's so crazy, Auntie, because
No,
it's
be
like
real. Be real. I am. I'm
I'm
real
trying to be real, but
unapologetic.
when I'm listening to you, I'm getting another perspective. Like, wait a minute, you know. But I feel like he just was trying to keep it real at the time. Like, I don't like this. It was. I don't even think it was her body because he did say she was cute when he walked in the room.
He
But
did.
when she started acting out weird and quirky, I think that's when he was like, ugh. Oh, nah, I'm on. I think he
So
would have gave her a chance if she would have just mellowed out for real.
No, because he said something about her and he switched it up. He was wise enough to know not to call her, fat or anything like that, right? So he's cunning. He's been doing this for 6 years,
Oh yeah, that's true.
right?
That's
Because
true.
from my understanding, he's been locked up for 6 years. Now I may be right or wrong about that, but he's been playing this game with women based on his looks. And that's the thing about it. People talk about women using men based on their looks, but he's using women based on his look because she was geeking out.
She was. You look like Chris. You look better than Chris Brown. I'm like, how old are you? Talking about Chris Brown. Okay, but I want to say something right quick, Auntie. He from my
On the same
city.
subject, it's on the same. Okay, go ahead.
He from my city,
Hmm.
Cincinnati. And she is too, and most of these people, like when you got desperate women like that, and not
Yeah.
saying nothing bad about them, but when you got women like that, they go for anything, fall for everything. They do.
Okay.
Here in
Okay.
Cincinnati, they do. And
Wow.
dudes like that is very cocky, broke
Why
guys
Cincinnati
got
now?
the
Why
nerve
Cincinnati?
to
Okay.
be cocky in Cincinnati. I swear, they like that. So he got it honestly. It was a familiar. It was a familiar thing that I've seen in this city,
Okay. 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 That's good to know. That's interesting.
especially mixed guys, light skins, and buff guys. I'm sorry to say the Cincinnati women here fall for very. I'm not gonna say everybody,
Okay.
but I'm gonna
Mhm.
say the ones that's been single for a while, single mothers, they get hopeful, single ladies with no kids get very hopeful, and it makes a
Mhm.
bad impression on us when they on Love and After Lockup. This is the second time because the one from the begin was What's his name? The little young guy.
I can't remember, but I know who you're talking about.
Talking about from the beginning. You always say that. So
Indy was
him.
dating him. Indy was dating him. I can't think of
Yeah,
his name.
Indy was dating that guy, and he was close to Cincinnati.
Okay.
They act like that. I'm telling you. So yeah, I feel bad for her, but
They
Julius
said
was
his name
right.
was Harry. Harry.
Oh yeah, Harry. See how
Well, good
Harry
thing
act
I don't
like
like
Julius?
light skinned guys. Okay, I like them dark, like the bottom of somebody's shoe, like my lipstick. Like
Sexy
I like,
chocolate,
I like dark. Yeah, I like dark guys. But
dark chocolate.
I date interracially too. So I mean, you know what I'm saying. But when I date, I like guys that are darker skinned. I don't know why.
Right.
That's just something that I've always been attracted to. Well,
But
thank you
baby,
for
I
coming
got an
up. I
elder
hope you
guard.
didn't feel badgered, and you didn't. I didn't
Oh
make you
no,
feel bad. Okay, because I don't want to judge you, right? Because I don't want nobody to judge me, even though they do downtown in the comments section. But
it's
thank you so
okay.
much, Crystal Nicole, for coming up. I appreciate you, boo.
Thank you. I love you,
Love
Auntie.
you too. Okay, I dropped the link again. Ray Della shared the link. I dropped the link again. If somebody want to come on up and let me know, right? And if you know what, give me a person that was for. If you're a member or if you just a general person, you got to show your face when you get there. Okay, thank you, Ray Della. If you want to come up and let me know why you was for Ashley. I'm curious to see. I am so curious to see. And let me tell y'all something. There are 1,400 people out here who curious to see what you got to say. So I'm gonna drop the link one more time because y'all, I want to start having these conversations, right? Like I do. So I really want to know why you voted for her. Because I gave my reasons why I did, right? Because I mean, you just don't bamboozle, hoodwink somebody and then wait until the last minute to say we're not in a relationship. Now, I do agree with a lot of the comments that y'all have made downtown in the comment section, indicating that Ashley, should have been more responsible for herself as far as putting a tattoo of somebody on her, right? So I agree with that. I totally agree. That was stupid. Again, that was weird. And even her talk about, I'm gonna put a curse on you. Like, what are you doing? Are we walking around with like what is she saying? She's weird. Now I will admit that she's weird, but just because you're weird and stupid doesn't, in my opinion, give somebody a right to treat you that way, to use you, and then use your address. Because anything that goes down with him, it's gonna be drawn back to your address. That's my concern. This going back to her address. Anything he do, that's a liability. He's a liability, not an asset to her life. Like period, point blank, poo. He should not have done that at all. Dawn said, I just cannot take Ashley's side. I wish, where's she at? I just saw that. I wish you would come up and tell me why. Okay, Phoenix Rising 72 said all of these women are insecure and that's why they choose these men. To me, everybody is wrong, especially these women with children. Seriously, everybody needs to go and sit down. So, I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree that they both was wrong, but I think that just the deceit of it all and instead in somebody's face to say this was just entertainment. But I'm gonna tell you what I do believe, and where I do side with him, believe it or not. You are entertainment. That's the first time it's been ever put out there that way. When he said, "When you in jail, everything is entertainment. It's to make it through the lonely nights. It's to get money. It it is. I've never heard anyone put it that way. And I will agree with him on that. And I probably will be using that for the rest of my Love After Lockup life. It He was absolutely right. It's sheer and pure entertainment. And so, ladies and men, y'all need to know, because the other couple that we did not talk about, she's entertaining him. She don't like that big man. She don't like him at all. Anyway, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. Thank you to all of the 1,400 people who are in the chat. I appreciate you all being here. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all put your comments down in the comment section, because as y'all see, I do read them and I do respond when I have an opportunity. Okay? Thank you all so much. Raydella has a thing. Thank you for being here, cousins. Hit that thumbs up. Follow Auntie's new channel, Auntie's Tech, Trends, and Taste. Thank you, Raydella. Okay, girl. Okay. I love y'all, and until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets. Oh, we got somebody coming up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Up, she hung up. If you want to come back up, let's see. I don't want to shut you out, because I know it probably took you a while to connect to that link. You want to come back up? Page view and channel says, that's why I agree with him. He said it. That was a true statement. That was true. Okay, I'm sorry, young lady that tried to come up. Hopefully you can catch me on the next live. Make sure that you subscribe, okay, boo? I'll remember your name. I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Bye.